Hello and welcome to your English news broadcast live on ERi-TV. It's exactly 10:30 p.m. on Eritrea's local time from our headquarters at Asmara with your domestic and international news in brief. I'm Zahra Badouri, but first we'll begin with your major headlines for this broadcast. Messages of congratulations. Financial and material support to families of Meriteers. Togo's parliament extends state of emergency in the north for 6 months. And Typhoon Hanamar tore through the South Korean southern industrial hubs. Welcome to your domestic in brief. President Isaias Afwerki today, 8th September, sent messages of congratulations to His Excellency Mr. William Ruto. In his message, President Isaias, on his behalf and in behalf of government of Eritrea, wished Mr. William Ruto warm and sincere congratulations on the occasion of his election as President of the Republic of Kenya. President Isaias expressed trust that his election will advance the task of economic development and progress of the Republic of Kenya, and his belief that will enhance the bilateral ties that exist between Eritrea and Kenya. President Isaias also wished good health to Mr. William Ruto, good health and peace and prosperity to the friendly people of the Republic of Kenya. Financial and material support has been extended to families of Meriteers in 6 administrative areas in Karen City. According to reports, Mr. Tedla Asfaha, bakery owner in the city, pledged to distribute everyday bread to each family of Meriteers for a year and extended 2,500 nakfa of buying school materials for students for the year 2022 and 2023 academic year. At the ceremony held on 7th September at the Karen municipality, Mrs. Letanugus Abraha, managing director of Karen City, said that the support extended attests to the honor and respect the Eritrean people inside the country and abroad have towards their Meriteers, and commended the initiation that Mr. Tedla took. According to the Karen municipality, Mr. Tedla Asfaha last year contributed 45,000 nakfa in support of families of Meriteers. Seminars to owners and workers of Tourism Services Provision Institution was organized in Golej subzone. The objective of the seminar was to ensure that the Tourism Service Provision Institution provided effective and comprehensive services to customers. The seminar was also mainly focused on handling customers, disciplining, reception, as well as facility, among others. At the seminar was also made on owners and workers of tourism service provision institutions to give priority to the health of customers, to abide by the noble cultural and societal values, and to play due part in the development of tourism sector, reminding that the service the institutions provide is the reflection of the culture of hospitality and societal values in their area. Mr. Simrat Gabramedhin, head of the Research and Resources Control and Promotion at the Tourism Branch in Gashbarka region, called for practicing humble approach to customers and provide effective service, indicating that since Golej subzone is known for its agricultural and trade activities, and with that a number of visitors come to the area every day, Mr. Desiz Mikael, administrator of the subzone, called for providing fair and efficient service. ReInnovation of the road connecting the subzones of Afabat, Garura and Naqfa that has been damaged due to flooding has been renovated by the residents in the area in cooperation with the members of Eritrean Defence Force stationed within the area. With the renovation of the road, transportation services that has been transmitted due to the damage of the road is expected to resume. Mr. Idris Osman, head of economic development in the Afabet subzone, indicated that 140 residents from the administrative area of Shabait and Kubkub, as well as members of the Eritrean Defense Force, daily participated at the renovation program. Expressing satisfaction to observe the completion of the road renovation, the residents pledged to conduct regular follow-up for its sustainability. On your health report, 5 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today alone at testing stations in the central region. Accordingly, the total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has risen to 10,163. The total number of recovered patients stands at 10,051, while the number of deaths still stands at 103. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 8th September 2022. Stay tuned for more on your international line after this short break. Welcome to your reports on the global line. Togo's parliament on Tuesday extended for 6 months the state of emergency in the Savannah region in the far north of the country. Reported declared in June by the Togolese president, the state of emergency was extended in March 2023 until March 2023 by the National Assembly meeting in Kara, about 400 kilometers north of Lome. According to Security Minister, the state of emergency, in quotation, creates the conditions for administrative and operational measures, he says, necessarily for the proper conduct of military operations and a return to peace in the region. It also makes it possible to spend up decision-making and facilitate the deployment of operational forces, the minister added. The deadliest attack in Togo took place in July. Armed men targeted 4 villages, and the army reported several deaths and some wounds. On your final report, at least 10 people have died and thousands have been displaced after Typhoon Hanamor tore through South Korea's southern industrial hubs on Tuesday. Authorities reported 7 of the deaths were reported from one submerged parking lot under a residential complex in the country's southern eastern port city of Pohang, according to the reports from the Ministry of Interior and Safety on Wednesday. The casualties could rise as rescue operations continue, as reported, with the military mobilization amphibious vehicles. The powerful storm hit with widespread equivalent to a category of 2 hurricanes, with winds excessing of 154 kilometers per hour, or a little more over 95 miles per hour. Some 2,900 people have been evacuated, mostly in the south of the country, and more than 66,000 homes experienced power outage, with 45% of service restored as of 3 p.m. local time. The typhoon forced hundreds of flights cancellations, suspension of business operations, and schools closing. His spokesperson, the minister's spokesperson, however, said in a report that the typhoon warnings were mostly lifted across South Korea, but President Yoon Suk-yeol urged officials to take precautions until the typhoon is completely gone. Dear viewers, that is all for now with your domestic and international news in brief. Until we are back with some more news, stay and enjoy the rest of our programs. But until then, this is a recap of your major headlines for today's broadcast. Messages of congratulations. Financial and material support to families of Meriteers. Togo's parliament extends state of emergency in north for 6 months. And Typhoon Hanamor tours South Korea's southern industrial hubs. From our headquarters at Asmara, that is all for now. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.